Oh, hello, new lectern. Who dis? For who has inhabited this previous temple, dangers lay ahead? You will be forced to choose. You will be forced to see through the darkness. It's dangerous to go alone. Make friends. And take these. Nice. Sweet. I've got goggles. Now, who put this here though? And why do they think I'm lonely? Okay guys, welcome back to a new episode of Channel 64, complete with goggles. Yeah, so today we're going to be working on some infrastructure. There's a couple things I really want to get done in this base that I kind of need to build other things for. Okay, so one beacon is not going to be enough. I don't want to keep moving beacons around and everything like that. So one of the things I want to do to continue to work in this base, because obviously it's in the ground, it's a lot of digging. We need more beacons. I like a lot more beacons. Which means we're going to need a lot of iron. Which means we're going to need an iron farm. Oh, which means we have to dig a hole to put the iron farm in. So yeah, that's the plan today. We're going to bring some villagers over. We're going to make an iron farm. So at some point we can get beacons, whether we just buy the beacon itself from Loki, or we go wither skull hunting, which is kind of what I'm wanting to do because that's fun and everything like that. I plan on putting them around the base. We might have one in the middle still. Well, I'll move this. We'll put it down in the ground and then have the beacon. Matter of fact, I might, since we're going to be in the area, the iron area, I think I'm going to put right here. Since we're going to be in the area anyways, I might go ahead and put that at bedrock level, line it up correctly, because remember, it is one off from the center. I was just guessing at the time. There wasn't a giant hole here I could start with. So I might go ahead, put it in its correct spot, be good with that, and then go ahead and do the iron farm. See, what I'm wanting is I'm thinking on this wall. Since we have the staircase on this wall, I'm thinking on this wall, I want to make a control panel so I can turn the beacons on and off. I've done it before and I really enjoy the ability to turn haste, which is mainly the one I have, turn haste on and off. So yeah, but we need an iron farm first, and I need a hole first. Now, one thing about the new iron farms I do not like is they spawn the crap out of some cats. So my plan is to go ahead and put the iron farm deep underground. So if we do get cat spawning, it won't be anywhere near here. Which means I gotta get to digging. Alright, I'm gonna get started and bring you guys back when we have a hole. Okay guys, a lot of digging later. This isn't it. I had to start laying out the room a bit to try to figure out where everything is. So we've got a bit of a, I think I'm gonna go red roof, mangrove wood roof right here. We're gonna keep our same dark oak stuff. Storage on one side, villagers probably on another side, and then here's the thing in the middle. I kind of want to build an iron farm way down there, so I don't have to worry about cats constantly spawning, but send the iron golems all the way up here and drop them into a kill chamber. So I can at least kind of look at the farm, see that it's working. The one I did on Ripple Effect, basically I couldn't tell it was working except for the silo light going up. At least this one now I can physically see the farm and everything. I think I can do this. I think I can get iron golems to spawn in soul soil or sand or whatever it is. But if we come down here, hopefully not die or make you guys sick and nauseous. Here we go. We have this big old room down here. My plan is literally the platform they're supposed to spawn on is 5x5. So I want to bring glass down just to make sure it's working. What I'm going to do first is I'm basically going to build the entire farm, Then we'll worry about villagers and zombies to get in place beforehand. I'm probably just going to bring 2 villagers over, do a quick and dirty breeder, get the farm up and working, and then we'll come up with a more permanent spot for a breeder or the villagers or anything like that. So yeah, let me get the farm built and we'll be right back. Okay guys, I have been working in my creative world. Problems arose. So the iron golems weren't spawning on soul sand. So I was looking for other designs, came across Tango Tech's design from last season and modified it to work in this farm, and it works pretty good, as you just saw. I've been sitting here AFK for, I don't know, maybe an hour or so, and I've not had any golems get stuck, other than I can't use glass like I was talking about before. I need to use solid blocks towards the bottom because they will spawn inside the glass. If we come down here, you can see I'm just doing some soul sand. The golems are spawning with half their bodies inside the soul sand, which then shoots them up. And yeah, it's working out pretty good. The water streams right here are just because every once in a while there we go. I would get some kind of stuck, like they were still inside this block, but they were kind of stuck inside this block, so they wouldn't move, but the water stream kind of forces them to move towards the center, which then shoots them up through here. Yeah, this farm is working like a champ. I think the fact that we're pulling golems out of the area and moving them is actually making it a bit quicker than normal, which is awesome, especially considering I don't have a 15 block vertical shoot. I've got like a 60 to 80 block vertical shoot. So we're really going to be getting iron golems out of there really quick. Yeah, so I just need to go build this on channel 64. The water part's the part that's gonna suck the most, but we'll figure something out. Until then, we had a couple of sheriff tryouts on the server. I'm gonna let you guys hop over and see how the tryout went, and then I'm gonna finish building this. Howdy, partner.
Boo. Boo. Get off the stage.
Get off the stage.
All right. You guys ain't gotta be so mean.
I like the spinning thing better.
Okay. I'm back. You guys are back. We did the little sheriff tryout. I've built this farm. It's been 3 days. That like 10-second clip for you has been 3 days for me. Not necessarily because of how hard this farm was. I've had some stuff come up and I just haven't had time to play. But the farm's working, as you can see, gloriously. Oh man, I knew I'd have better rates because of how quickly I'm moving the golems away from the iron farm. I didn't realize I'd have this good a rate. So this thing's been going for about an hour and a half. Maybe a little bit longer. Maybe 2 hours. But still, those are great rates. Look how quick this is happening. So let's go in free cam mode because there's some stuff I need to show you. We have our magic down here. This has been working beautifully. And then I've half slabbed the floor. And then a lot of the surrounding caves, like the first 5 or 6 golems, didn't spawn where they were supposed to. They spawned in caves. I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. Not that big of a deal. We just slabbed everything over. There are some caves that I really thought those guys would have spawned in. Where is it? Yeah, like this one. They spawned in this one, but they didn't spawn in this one, and they've not spawned in this one since. So I didn't slab it. But yeah, this thing's working beautifully. I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and break all these scaffolding blocks. Oh, there they go. And yeah, I love this farm. It's working so good. And it's pretty. The hardest part was decorating it before I put any of the functionality into it, which was a little rough. But yeah, you guys can see what we're kind of going for right now. These things drip, and I don't know why they drip, because there's no water above them. So it doesn't really make sense for them to drip. But they do. Anyways, so this is what we got going on. We're going to have a composter here. This is going to be for the, what are they called? Poppies. It's not going to be a chest. It's probably going to be a barrel. I probably need more than a single barrel. So yeah, I'm not sure. I might rethink this. But we're going to have the iron here. I just know I need the poppies before the iron, so I only have to do 1 sorter, not 6. We'll probably do another, like, pillar right here. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. And then we're saving this spot for the villagers. I do have 2 more villagers in the village, about a couple hundred blocks that way, that I use for the iron farm. So we can make a breeder. I don't know if I'll get this side up and going today. It all depends on how much work this is going to be. But yeah, farm's working awesomely. If that is that even a word? I don't know. But we're going to go with it. I'm going to go ahead and start working on this, get the filters and stuff in, and we'll bring you guys back when we're close to getting done with this section. Okay, more of this side is complete. I am liking this room. It really is turning out well. Just taking a step back while getting into, yeah. One thing I didn't think about is everyone might have their sounds. So I turn friendly creatures off. Where is it? Options, sounds. Yeah, I have this always off because normally I have like a cow or cats or dogs near me and stuff. So I don't like listening to that. That bugs the living crap out of me. So I turn that off, which means I don't hear the golems as they die. Other people probably will, so if you come into my base, be prepared. But yeah, I've gone ahead and I switched this out with the silo. There's a lot of crazy water works coming through here, so come around through here. Then we've got the sorter that turns all the poppies into bone meal. And then it has to come around and L-shape down so it can L-shape again and hit the honey blocks and then go down into our iron storage. Every once in a while, a poppy does make it over the sorter. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, I just grab it and put it back in the system. I've got some overflow right there, and by that I mean right here, this second barrel, I can just boom. There we go. So not only is it elevating the iron that comes from here, I can put leftover iron back into the system, and it's all going to come back down through here. Well, I say down through here. For some reason, it does like this. Kind of weird, but yeah, whatever. It's all going to be iron anyways. So what I need to work on now is this side of the room where the villagers are going to be and the entrance. And I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do the entrance because this kind of sets the bar for the other sections. And one thing that kind of disappoints me is I was thinking about having like three rooms on this level. All the redstone and stuff from here, I'm probably not gonna get 3 rooms unless this middle room's super small. But it is what it is. I'm liking the iron farm, so I'm gonna keep going. But yeah, I'm going to design the villager area. We're probably not going to get villagers in there today, but at least we'll have room for them once we get our breeder up and going. Okay, guys, I think the iron farm room is done. I came up with this design for the entrance actually back in Ripple Season 3. And it's just kind of been sitting around in my creative world, and it turns out it fits perfectly right here. Though I did use a different color. This was some kind of concrete that I switched to the mangrove wood, just because we're matching the ceiling a bit. If we come over here, you can see our villager trading area, and I got a golem head from all the iron golems I was killing when they weren't spawning in the correct platform. So yeah, this is how it's going to be. I actually am liking this little wonkiness with the gate attaching to the wall. I think that's kind of cool. Originally, I had double trapdoors planned, but it didn't really look good. It just looked like a giant iron slab, and I didn't like it. So I'm hoping villagers can't jump over we'll find out. I brought 2 villagers over. One of them is a nitwit, but I'm pretty sure you can still breed nitwits. So yeah, I've got 2 of them stored here. These are the last villagers from that village. I had a 3rd one, and I brought him all the way over here, and then they disappeared. I'm going to guess that they jumped down and died. Because they're dumb. But when I brought these 2 over, I went ahead and closed that off. And yeah, I need to get a villager breeder going. I don't want a ton of villagers, just kind of enough. We're gonna have 3 in here. I was thinking, like, so you look at my wings. I'm constantly flying back and forth and doing stuff. So my wings are always dead. Same with my picks. I'm constantly digging. I need XP, and I was gonna build an XP farm. Like, there's a skelly spawner over there, like near the surface. So I was just gonna build one of those for XP, but then it's like, oh wait, villager trading gets me XP. I have an infinite iron supply. I mean, this thing is already producing like crazy. So yeah, I can just trade iron and be good there. I just need to get the villagers in place. I'll probably do that off camera next episode. But yeah, pretty happy with how this room has worked in some blackstone. Obviously we got basalt everywhere. I still don't like all the dripping. There's no water up here. Why you drip? No water. Is it because there's water? Like, there's not even water up here. There's no reason for dripping. Oh well. Yeah, I really enjoying the detail, like with the fence, the chains holding everything up. Everything's kind of cattywampus. It's off center. Like, this one does not line up with that one, and all of that stuff's done on purpose. Yeah, I really like this design. Man, it turned out great. Okay, couple little changes since the last thing. I also forgot to mention this. I was trying to play on the sun and moon theme right here, and I put an anvil here. I'm not sure if I like it. If you guys have better ideas, let me know, because I really need to break up the spruce. But I kind of liked how it was a open plan feel. Yeah, words. The next thing I changed was this. It's a little bit cleaner now. It doesn't line up with the floor, so I like this a lot better. And also, I changed the speed of the item dispenser dropper going up, so we'll see right now. See, it's a lot slower tick, and I think that has solved my poppies ending up here problem. Since I've done that, it has not ended up here at all, which is good. Jesus, farm's just pumping. I might just sell iron. Iron might be my thing. The spawn iron farm has been closed down. I'm sure some of the other farm builders already have some iron farms and stuff, but I'll probably sell this cheap for anyone who wants it. Maybe that's what we work on next episode. Get a bit out of the base and and work down in some water. Yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for today's episode. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did. And if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more. And until next time, I'll see you. Bye.